I mean, let's just go back to that song you were mentioning that you didn't know. Um,
Yeah.
are there any like key components or like key? I don't really know what word to use, but are there any like specific things you do in that situation to be like, okay,
Yes.
now I know the song? Yeah,
There
could you
are.
share?
So real quickly, for those listening who aren't jazz performers or aren't as interested in that medium, I'll give you a quick rundown of the first few changes in that song. So it's E half diminished to A altered to C minor 7 to F7 to F minor 7 to B flat 7 to E flat major 7 to A flat major 7 or dominant 7 sharp 11. So that's the first 4 bars, I think. Yeah. Yep, that's the first 4 bars. So it's a lot of information. So the first thing I do if I'm trying to quickly learn a song, by listening in a session, this tool has been used. I mean, there was a session I did, and I hope it's not name dropping to say this, and perhaps I won't even share his name, but it was a well-known artist who also produces. And this producer, is a intimidating environment, truly world famous, a stadium performing person. And he had hired the 3 members of Carney, the rhythm section, to work on a record for an incredible new artist at the time. So I came in the room, I was intimidated, and this artist producer said, yeah, I want you to play some guitar parts. Let's go. I was 21 or 2, or maybe 23 at the oldest. He pressed play, and I charted out the song, and he said, great, let's do some takes. He didn't tell me what key it was in. In fact, there's a possibility he only would have known the starting note, which, as we know, is not often the key. So I had to know that stuff. So long story short, these tools are real. They're not just magic tricks for a jazz session to prove you're cool. They are real tools for the real world of being a professional musician. So what are some tools I use? Well, first off, because of my music theory passion and curiosity, and again, that theory curiosity may be different than some notable theorists right now, people who love theory. My passion is sort of the Bill Nye variety or the Neil deGrasse Tyson variety. I love creating analogies and connections for myself. And then when people are curious about them, I share them. So for example, if I hear C major to E minor, there's a sense of almost an isotope from an atom being like an electron has now been inverted. I'm not sure the exact phrase in science, but now an isotope is on that atom. There's a sense of almost loss and shifting because you have CEG becoming BEG. That one half step down feels like a lessening. Feels a little sad. This is just one quick chord progression of 1 to 3. 1 major to 3 minor in the key of C major. What I've done over the years is created a catalog of, I don't know if it's hundreds or thousands, I really don't know, of feelings and experiences. So when I hear E half diminished to A7 altered, I'm experiencing tension that's very organized, and I know it's going to eventually resolve to D minor. It doesn't in this song. In Stella by Starlight, it goes to C minor. Key changes right away. And then I'm also looking in my mind, because of this passion for theory, I'm thinking, well, if I see the changes in my head that I think I'm hearing from this guy, because I think I felt that organized chaos, which I'm pretty sure is a 2-5 that's half diminished, I also can spell it in my head or see it on a paper later on, and I can quickly see that's a 2-5. And then C minor 7 to F7, 2-5. F minor 7 to B flat 7, 2-5. E flat major to A flat 7 sharp 11. I go, ooh, that's fun. That's fun. What's it go to? And then it resolves to B flat. I go, ooh, that's 4 mode mixture flat 7 chord, borrowing from B flat minor to B flat. So these passions and curiosities around music theory, boy, have they helped me as a sight reader on Broadway. So boy, have they helped me as a composer, film scoring. With my partner Tommy King. Boy, have they helped me as a jazz improviser. Oh boy, have they helped me as a songwriter. When I'm in a session with Avril and she goes, can you make it sound just a little bit more unique? Without going into jazz territory, I run through 50 chord changes, and then I play it for her. She goes, there you go, that's it. Great, okay, because I know what you meant. You wanted it to be a little more sensitive, but not overbearing. She goes, yes, that's what I want. I say, well, this 3 minor thing ain't it. We have to make it 3 minor 7, because that D natural is going to disguise that C going down to B, but it's going to feel So all these tools are being used for me. And they only came from really caring about the process of discovering the sort of mystery of music through music theory.
Man, I absolutely love that, man.